Ooh. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Happy Friday. It's the happy hour number 86. Oh, Football Power Hour. I hope you're excited as I am. This is the 86th time we do this. Come on now. If that's not a reason to hit the like button, I don't even know what's gonna be the thing to convince you. But ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you. Thank you for being here. This is one of them ones where we're gonna do a preview as well for West Ham because we know Manchester United versus West Ham, or should I say West Ham versus Man United, because it is not at Old Trafford. Matter of fact, Ten Hag confirmed that the Manchester United squad remained in Turkey and they're going to fly straight from Turkey to London to go play the match. So I am excited about this weekend. I'm excited about today's quiz. We're going to do what we always do on a Friday. If you're new to these streets, I encourage you to participate in the fun. It is a fun game called Kahoot, and it's a quiz basically to kind of put our football knowledge to the test. And it's more about learning just different football trivia facts that are out there. Some of them it's all time, some of them it's Champions League, some of them it's current stats. So I hope you stick around and join me for this. My name is Botswana Papi. This is the Football Power Hour. Let's get this show going. Football Power Hour. That tune is so good. I want to run it again. Football Power Hour. One more time. No. anyway, I am chilling in case you don't recognize. Big up to you, Lucky in the building. Shout out to you, Lucky. Hope that your week was well. You're the first comment of the day saying, we have correct over weekend. Amad Diallo, Ugarte starting, Casemiro work, little progressive, getting balls into the box. If we want better in sports, then we have to start picking players over reputations and big names. That is true, Lucky. And we have to use what is happening in training. I know many people do not want to hear this, but apparently Anthony has been applying himself more than Ahmad in training. For me, that's the thing, Lucky, that I'm upset about the most. The treatment that Ahmad Diallo is getting from Ten Hag. I'm a big Ten Hag supporter. I want him to do well, and I just feel like he's not helping himself with the way he's handling the Ahmad Diallo situation. Because remember, he once said something about a winger in training, and that winger was Jadon Sancho. So yeah. Yale is also talking about it, saying if a look could kill, I just seen the pictures. Ahmad did not look happy. He looked really angry and broken. It will not surprise me if he hands in a transfer request in the winter window. Can we afford Ahmad Diallo to go? You know, Yale, when you say that, like, for his own sake, I think it's not, it wouldn't be a good look on Ten Hag. I did not like the sulking. I did not like the fact that he was looking very angry. I mean, he has a right to feel that way, but I just feel like you gotta come in with a game face, with the fact that with the mentality that I want to show you why I deserve to be on the pitch, and you really gotta prove it there as a Man United player. This is the picture that Yale is talking about. Look at this. Unhappy Ahmad. Even Rude came to say, listen, buddy, listen, listen, listen. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So anyway, I am just hoping that this does not become one of those situations where, like, a lot of like something that's unnecessary, happens over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and feel like and say that I feel like Eric Ten Hag is gonna start Amad Diallo versus West Ham. He has to. He has to. There's no other way about it, honestly speaking. Um, anyway, big up to Riley Taylor in the building as well. Stephanie in the house. Yo, shout out to Stephanie. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for being here. And also, who else? Who else is in the building? Let's see. Niles saying Kahoot. Dr. NHS saying, hey y'all. Let me put the link in the chat. And yeah, let's talk about it. Ahmad could just have a RBF. What does RBF stand for? Real broken face. Get right here, man. Doctor, the link is in the chat. Please come and explain what RBF stands for. I want to say RBF means just in case it demonetized. I won't say. Oh. Oh, I know what it is. Resting broken face. We're gonna say that. No. It's not. We've seen Amad Diallo smiling before. We've seen Amad Diallo looking lively, and he does not look like a happy man, especially looking at the way Ten Hag has been treating him. Matter of fact, I saw just this picture before starting the stream. I saw this picture, and it was the Man United. This is an Ahmad that looks like, is he? Does he have an RBF on this one? Look at this. Is this nah? This looks like I'm ready for war, ready for battle face. That's what he has. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Bruno Fernandez. That's Stephanie's explanation of the acronym. That is funny. That is funny. Guys, how come we have 6 likes with 12 people watching? Some 007 agents in the building. Honestly, big up to Bali Tech in the house. What's up, my bro?
My guy.
Yeah. Ready for battle face. That's what RBF stands for. I just learned that.
I slightly disagree with you on the Diallo tech. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me,
I
bro. How?
know it's unpopular opinion, but
Okay.
I just kind of in my opinion, the guy hasn't really done enough to justify starting every game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to play.
Yeah. Big up, Riley. You're saying that. Hold on, Riley. I want to hear what Bali Tech is saying. You're saying Ahmad does not deserve to start.
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think I don't. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to play or to receive minutes, but I don't think he deserves to start because when we look to the start of the season, obviously he played well in preseason. He played very well in preseason. It was actually the bright spark. Came into the season, started, played well for a while. He got dropped unjustly because he was actually still playing well at that time.
I feel like
And
that
then
contradicts what you were just saying. But okay, keep lend your point. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
no, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
he went through a period where he wasn't playing well, right? So he went through a
This
period where,
season,
pardon?
are you talking about this season?
Yes, this season. He went through a period where he wasn't playing well, right? And he wasn't playing well, and he still expected to start when you had Garnacho coming off the bench, affecting the game, scoring the goals, assisting, and it got to the point where, because remember, Garnacho was still on the bench. It got to the point where the manager now had to decide, wow, well, Rashford started the season decently. He's scoring and assisting. Garnacho's coming off the bench. He's scoring and assisting. And he still kept up that form of scoring and assisting with the minutes that he was getting. Then you have Mohamed Diallo, who is playing, and although he's playing
Amadou,
decently,
Amadou Diaz. Yeah,
he's not scoring and he's not assisting. He scored one goal this season, no assists, no assist. Even though he's created like God knows how many chances, no assists from the chances. Um, I think Rashford's created the most big chances. So that's chances that should have ended up with a goal. So in actual theory, you could say he's like third choice winger, but then the thing is, he's basically scored the same amount and assisted the same amount as Anthony. Anthony, who hasn't really played. So if the manager turns around and says, you know what, let me try and give Anthony a couple of opportunities because he hasn't really played. People are like, oh, look at the way he's treating Ahmad. Hold on, Ahmad was starting. Yeah, Ahmad, Ahmad was getting an opportunity to start, and instead of him to hold it down like a real soldier supposed to, he
yeah,
let Garnacho come from behind and wrestle it off him. Now, this is what people are failing to realize. Go and look at Garnacho's numbers, and then people are gonna tell me, "Oh, but I don't care about numbers." Hold on, the numbers is what helps us win the football matches. We can't afford at this stage. The season is not really going so well, so we can't afford at this stage to now have passengers in the forward line not scoring and not assisting. We can't. Ahmad Diallo said it himself, yeah. They asked him in an interview,
yeah.
they said, what do you think you need to do in order to stay in this team? He said, I need to score more goals and I need to assist more goals. None of which he's done neither. All like the only goal I remember him scoring was after his stepmother died. Yeah. And that was an emotional time and he turned it up that day. But he hasn't really produced the goods since then. So don't get me wrong, he's performed without scoring in the earlier games, but it's like now we really, really need his goals and assists, and he's not providing it. And I feel like a lot of our fan base, we always do this with a lot of players. When players ain't playing,
Mm,
we like to believe that if this player's playing, then he'll be making a difference. We done this with Donny van der Beek.
yeah.
We've done this with many a player who ain't playing before, and then they'll say, but it's the manager, it's the manager. It's not the manager, it's these guys. When they get the opportunity, even if the manager gives them 10, 15 minutes, let me see what you do, son. And you
I,
go there, you don't do anything.
bro,
That's on you.
okay,
Garnacho had 10, 15 minutes. He was coming off the bench. He was scoring and assisting. This
but
is your
the
the
thing,
guy. How old is Mohamed Diallo? Is he not older than? Is he not
Amadou
older than
Diaz,
Garnacho? Is he not? Is
Amadou,
he not Garnacho's senior
yeah, he is older than
by
Ghana.
2 years? By 2 years.
And his name is Amadou Diallo. So that you do, by the way. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I look at it differently. Football is not just like stats and
Ah,
like no. Honestly, he is okay. So he's 22 years old, just for the record, and the
same age as Saka.
same age as Saka. But yeah. Okay, so
Hmm.
but not as much experience in the Premier League as Saka, right? But
But
listen,
he went on loan to Rangers. He went on loan to Rangers. He was on loan at Sunderland.
yeah.
So it's not like he is now coming into the team and he's never played for a team before. He's actually got first team experience. So when you're coming into the team and your decision making is not leading to goals and assists, my friend, even if you're at Rangers, even if you're at Sunderland, even if you're at Newcastle, if that is not yielding any tangible success on the pitch, then it's only a matter of time before the manager says, you know what, my friend, I like the way you play, but we're not scoring any goals from anything you're doing. We're not winning matches from anything you're doing.
Bro, this take is so reckless, bro. It's so ridiculous, in my opinion.
Happy. So would you, if your job was on the line,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you have two forwards, two of which are scoring and assisting when they play. One of them you've actually benched, and every time you give him 5 minutes, he comes on and he does something. And then you've got Mohamed uh, Diallo, who is your favorite son.
Amadou Diallo.
Amad Diallo, your
Yeah,
favorite son. You love this guy
Amadou
to
Diallo. Yeah,
death. You
yeah.
love him to death, but you start him. But when he's playing, yeah, you could say he had a nice performance, but without the goals and without the assists, and your job is on the line, your neck is on the line. Yeah, how long is this gonna continue for?
Bro, I look at it so differently. It's like, for me, I feel like he does the job. He's actually one of our most technical, like, wingers. He's the one that, like, for me, plays the football that I like. I love Ganacho. I love Amad Diallo. And the ball sticks. He's so good, like, in tight spaces. He doesn't always want to do the one thing. You know how one-sided Ganacho can be in terms of, like, get the ball, always trying to take on the men. Sometimes it's not about taking the men. It's like keeping the ball in circulation, recycle the ball. And
Yeah,
Amad Diallo's football IQ is probably one of the highest IQ that we have in our current wingers at Man United. It's probably even higher than Rashford, in my opinion. Now, I hear what you're saying, and I want him to come in with a that kind of like mentality that I really, really wanna show everybody why I should be on the starting lineup. That's what I'm saying for me. Like, but hey, man, that's such a crazy, crazy, crazy.
Happy. I agree with your take. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree with your take, but only to a certain extent. I do believe that the guy's potential ability is phenomenal. However, right, I
yeah,
caveated this thing, and I do prefer his football. However, I caveated this thing. I said, if your job was on the line,
yeah,
he can't play. If your job is on the line and yes, you prefer his style of play and everything, but if
yeah,
you're not winning based off him not doing what he's supposed to do when he gets out there, then he can't play. You can't tell me that Rashford should be sitting on the bench or Garnacho should be sitting on the bench for Diallo. You can't. Right now, we're struggling. We're struggling for wins. And if Garnacho, I mean, if Ahmad
yeah,
was coming into the team and making, when you put things beyond reasonable doubt,
yeah,
as in, there's no doubt in my mind that this guy has to play. Yeah.
yeah,
If
yeah,
he's not doing that, but then Garnacho's doing it and Rashford's doing it, then I don't see how he needs to be playing. And it's I'm not saying that he shouldn't be playing. How I want him to play.
yeah.
And to be fair, I hope he's listening to the stream. My G, you need to step it up. Because you
Oh,
said it yourself. You
okay,
need to score and assist. Yeah.
okay,
A complete player doesn't just have the dribble. This is why people like the guy who we faced the other night, Sir Maximin
yeah. I like so much.
and Toure. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
why these guys are phenomenal dribblers. Yeah,
yeah,
but in the final third, they're not scoring and they're not assisting. Like you see them when they first burst onto the scene, you're like, wow, this guy is a dangerous player, Like I wouldn't want to be the fullback that's playing against him. But then over a period of time, you just see these guys on the bench. You think, why are they benching this guy? Why?
Tech, bro. You okay? I heard you. I wanna. We'll put a pin on this conversation and come back to it. I wanna welcome everybody else into the show real quick. So first of all, big up Doctor NHS in the house.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
I am in shock right now. I don't know if you've been hearing the words that I'm
Yeah,
hearing. viewing.
I have.
We'll come back to that. Big up
Yeah.
to men like K. Coley in the house. Big up, fam. Happy Friday.
Yo, what's good, brother?
Have you been hearing the nasty work that's been said?
Bro, I'm out here to defend my boy, fam. Like,
I was also coming to defend Ahmad. I was like,
Thank
you
you.
people can't be doing him
yes,
like that.
yes.
You know,
I'll have no slander and Ahmad's name. None. Zero.
None whatsoever.
we'll come back to this conversation. Hello, Riley Taylor. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here.
Well,
And
it's always a pleasure on a Friday, you know.
yeah. I just want to get the quiz out the way so we can come back to this conversation. So if you're new to this, guys, actually this is actually Coley's debut on the Friday Happy Hour. So big up to you, my bro. Thank you for being here. So
You need
what
to explain this to me, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, what we're looking at right now is a game that we play on Fridays. It's called Kahoot. So you kind of, if you're on your computer, you open another tab, just type kahoot.it. You'll be asked for a pin, and then you put in that pin that's on the screen, 887-5202. That's all. Yeah, Dr. Riley, Body Tech, let's get in the game. Let's get it started. And it's a short quiz. There's a couple of Champions League questions, a couple of Man United questions, and a couple of just general Premier League
Yeah.
questions.
I got
Coley, just FYI, but he cheats a lot on this game.
No.
He has wrong answers and stuff like that.
No, listen, bots. I'm a sore loser, you know.
There's
Me
no
too.
cheating. Don't worry.
I'm a sore loser, bro. If I detect any cheating, I'll collapse this whole
news to
thing.
bring you for Man United women. Man United v Arsenal in the WSL on the 3rd of November.
Say that again, Riley. What's going
on? 3rd of November. You remember Arsenal coming to Manchester?
on? Okay. Arsenal to Manchester on the
Arsenal and Man United v Arsenal in the WSL. Well, it's myself. I'll be doing the watch along for it.
All right.
And I was thinking if you guys want to come along.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, I am a big supporter of the women's game, so do you know what? I will turn up for that.
Yeah.
Turn up for that.
Yes.
I'll be setting the stream for that one, 3rd of November, 12:15 BST for that.
All right.
It's my mom's birthday weekend, so I will not be. I'll be very busy that weekend.
Doctor is missing an Arsenal game. What?
Yes. Guys, I am.
Okay. All right. Well.
It's
Yeah.
my
Have you got
Guys.
Where's this quiz thing again? Sorry.
Bali Tech, type kahoot.it. You'll be asked for a pin, and then you put in the pin that's on the screen right there. We'll start the game in like 1 minute. So grab a drink. Go to the bathroom if you need to. This is just like one of those things where we just like to just keep it open for like a few minutes, and then some people will join. Once we get to like 5-6 people, we'll start the thing, because then we'll have a league. We can have a proper league. Right now everybody is gonna almost end up in top 3. So join Bali Tech. We're waiting on you. Stephanie in the chat, if you want to join. Yale says Papi cheats all the time. No, this is false.
Do you know what, Charlie? Charlie, that's false.
It's not looking good for you, boss.
This is
It's not looking good for you, bro.
Charlie,
bro.
Pappy, listen to this. Charlie, you're making more of a claim than looking at
accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
Stop it.
They're false applications because you are AI, Charlie. Let's just say you're an AI.
This is crazy, guys. I don't want this rhetoric to continue. We have to, make sure it doesn't continue. I don't like false rumors.
Hey, run a fair, clean game.
It's gonna be fair. It's gonna be
fair. You build your credibility.
Instead of rolling between the mistakes teams, he started the whole thing over. He ended up with a good. Oh gosh!
The worst
Look at this. Look at you.
Of the history of YouTube, right there. No, Charlie, you have literally lost it. You could go and get drunk, man, because that is a false accusation.
What are you saying? It's fabrications.
Yeah. bro, just don't. It's your first time here, Coley. I don't
Man,
want
he's moving like your lawyer, bro.
I don't want you to believe those false rumors, bro. Do not buy into them.
He said,
So,
cool. I won't listen to the slander just yet, but if I see anything mad,
Right, shall we get started?
one more person. Let me get my beer because like this is already started off left. You know, 1 second. I'll be back in a second.
this guy.
How are you, Carly?
I'm alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm itching to have this ammo conversation. It's the second time I'm hearing this madness today, but I'll leave it.
I'm waiting for you to start dropping these bombs.
Bro.
Who's bombs?
So here we go. Anybody that wants to join in, this is last call. Go to kahoot.it. You'll be asked for a pin. The pin is right there on the screen, 887-5202. And and then you'll play the game with us. We're starting the game in 20 seconds. Here we go. 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. How many? 2, 4, 6. Okay, 6 people, 7 people. Who's this now with this name? All right. So we're just gonna start. There's video evidence. Yale, please. All right, blast off. Here we go. Everton -10 has joined. All right. Here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
May the best player win. Friday Happy Hour 86. It goes like this. The first question, how are we feeling this Friday Happy Hour? You know, you can type your answer in and then hit submit. Is just so you get used to the game format as well. I actually don't remember if I removed the points thing. Did I remove that? Oh gosh.
And it doesn't count for points, does it?
If you know what, I'm gonna allow every answer because like I can't remember if I great, horrible, I'm feeling delighted, okay, very happy, tired. Yes, everybody that answered, it's a correct answer. There's no wrong answer. So
I don't understand this, but this feels like you get to make up as you go along. That's how it feels.
I definitely messed up. This is not a good.
By the way, I am.
See what I mean?
No.
See what I mean?
Well,
Pappy, by the way, I am. We hate Arsenal.
Don't worry. It's okay. Now that we're gonna judge our football knowledge. Okay, which of these clubs has not won the Champions League? Porto, Dortmund, Spurs, Man United.
I mean, really?
All right. Well, who said Porto? Somebody chose Porto. Come on.
Yay.
Riley, we should send you for that. Come on. Porto. You should know this. Porto won through Jose Mourinho, you know? And Jose Mourinho managed your team. You're a Chelsea supporter. You should know this, Riley. Okay. Bali Tech is leading. Queenie second. Coley third. Nile on fourth. Who's Papi cheats on fifth. All right. Against who was Man United playing in the Champions League final in 2008 in Moscow? Not so easy after all.
Sugar. I might have done it wrong. Yeah, I was wrong.
The answer is Chelsea. Big up to Stephanie in the chat. Who
Hold
got
on,
it?
what?
I know, man. I did.
Hold on. I pressed Chelsea.
No. There's 2 Chelseas, and I clicked the red one. Now, both. You see, Coley. You see what we do. You see.
What is this boy do? Were you drunk when you set this up?
You see.
Coley.
No. Explain this.
Guess what?
No, Riley. I want to hear from him.
This is for admin.
There was chaos in the VAR room. Oh no!
That's That's the fact.
No, oh God.
No, you have me put it twice, but one is wrong. How
made
can
a
one be
mistake.
wrong?
I made a mistake.
I put Chelsea and it got marked wrong.
I made a
You see?
mistake.
You see?
No,
No, who got the correct one? Was that you, boss? Is that
No.
you?
No. There's two people got the right one. Sorry.
You see?
Give me my points. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's what,
Wait.
Immediate. I want maximum points
There's
immediately.
no way to fix it.
What?
Carly, that you see what I mean?
Puppy.
You see what I mean?
This is a farce.
So we're setting this
No,
game
no,
up
no.
on purpose.
Cole.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Hold on. Should we start again? Should I just fix it and we start again? Or is
What do you think, bro? God, how dare you?
Where's the moderator from?
How dare you?
Because this is some fraudulent activity.
Oh, my apologies, guys. Okay, this one, the PGMOL got
Guys,
the.
you know what this guy tried to do? He
Listen,
tried to come
listen.
around your house, yeah? He
We
tried to
got
come
it
around your
wrong.
house.
We got
with
it wrong.
Monopoly. He brought the Monopoly board, open up the box, and half the board is turned off, bro. I said, let's play. How?
Yo, the decision was a wrong
No
one.
dice.
The decision it's normally better than this. Stephanie can vouch for me, but
I don't believe it.
Hey, Puppy.
all right.
Puppy. British terms. You get
All right,
two
all
of
right.
these.
Let's keep it
No,
going.
we're taking you to court. No, we have to have a court thing because I can't do this anymore.
Okay, in the Champions League final in 2014 in Berlin, 3 players scored for Barcelona. Who were they? Select all the players that scored. There's more than one answer. Don't say I didn't tell you. There's more than one answer. So you have to select all of them before you hit submit. Stephanie says it's normally better than this, but not by much. The
I got one wrong.
Oh no, I'm still in 7th place.
Wait, what?
Wait. It's Rakitic that scored, Suarez that scored, and wait, why is there? Okay, all right, hold on. There's gotta be one more that's allowed in here. There's always a lot of systematic errors with this quiz. Oh my goodness.
Puppy.
You didn't
So
add
who are the
Neymar.
scorers? Please tell us.
And Neymar. Those 3 are the scorers, not Messi.
Oh my god.
But it's okay. Nobody got points. Nobody moved. So it's okay. We can forget that question.
No, okay.
Type the answer. All right. For
You know
double
what?
digits. Who has scored the most goals in the Champions League ever? Who's the all-time most goals scored Champions League record holder? Stephanie. Oh god.
Oh.
This is a hard one.
Yes!
Yes, the answer is Ronaldo.
Get in, I got it.
All right, let's see. Somebody wrote Ronaldo. I'll allow it because I and O are close to each other on the keyboard.
Wrong Naldo.
Who's this? Should we allow this? Wrong.
Wait.
Ronaldo.
Why does the Ronaldo have 3 points and I put the full name only get 1 point? What's that about?
No. There's 3 people that wrote it this way. You put the full name.
Fine.
2 people wrote CR7. 1 person wrote Ronaldo. But should this be allowed, though?
Pappy for once. Pappy for once. Can I say?
Yeah.
No, it should not be allowed.
Wrong Naldo. It sounds like Ronaldo. This is not a spelling test. This person definitely knew the answer, but they were
I was going to say yes.
I was
going to say yes, but then again, no.
No. They know the answer. They were just having fun with their answer. I will allow it.
Guys, no trolling.
Oh.
Okay.
Idiot.
All right. Bukake Saka. That was probably you. All right. Who has the most Champions League appearances in this list? Champions League appearances. Big up Tommy in the building. Thank you for being here. Eric the King says, I got it right. Give me my points. The answer is Casillas. That is true. Not Richard Dunn, Stephanie. All right. All right. Next question. Let's go. Ruthless Nile is second. Coley is still in the top 5 conversation. Let's go. All right. All right. True or false? For double the points. Wan-Bissaka has registered more Premier League assists than Dalot in their whole careers. Is this statement true or false? Come on. It is true. Wan-Bissaka has more assists than Dalot. Even though Dalot is the more
I can't really get to say these words. I'm rage quitting.
What number are you, Riley? Why are you rage quitting? What number are you?
8.
You're 8th?
For once, I'm in the top 5. For once.
Oh, wait, you're Queenie?
Yes.
Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right.
These next 5 questions on, I'm rage quitting.
All right. Let's see. Do you remember who did Ajax lose to in the Champions League semi-final in 2018, 2019?
This one anyways.
Riley, were you born in 2018?
I was just born in 2005, but I think my uncle who lives in Chesterfield knows this.
Okay.
It was Tottenham.
Yeah.
Get in.
Spurs, yes. Watch versus Ten Hag. Oh, Coley has dropped out of top 5. Bali Tech is number 4. Dr. NHS is 5th. Let's go. Nile on 2nd. Nile is on fire. Barcelona's winning goal in 2015 in the Champions League final was scored by which player? Luis Suarez or Neymar? Ooh. The answer is Neymar Jr. Oh, 2 people went with Suarez. All right. All right.
Yes,
Riley?
got it.
Oh, you got it? Good job. Good job, Riley. No changes in the top 5. Here we go. For double the points. UEFA rankings are also known as what? Ratios, tiers, or coefficients? UEFA rankings are known as what?
We hear these all these times in draws. That's the only clue I can give you.
The answer is coefficients. Yeah, Riley knew the answer. Okay, big up Stephanie as well in the chat.
Also, said tiers, but I got coefficients.
All right. No changes at the top. Bukake Saka is still leading. Has anybody seen Riley Taylor? Oh, Coley. With 114 appearances in the Premier League, Diogo Dalot has how many assists? 8, 15, 20, or 28? Ooh, this is going to be tricky. How many assists does Dalot has? Our offensive fullback.
Yes.
8.
Got it.
Isn't that
Oh no. Guys, I'm rage quitting too.
Doctor dropped out of top 5. But Coley, isn't that crazy of a stat, bro? Like
That is crazy.
8. I've created the most tasteless dinners I've had in years of cooking. I knew I should have gone out and gotten salt and pepper and a few extra spices. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Let me
sorry.
look at the
Hey,
table.
Stephanie, I was just thinking the same thing. I was literally just thinking the same thing.
No, I did. I know why we sold Aaron Wan-Bissaka. If you give me like split second to
Go ahead.
choose between Wan-Bissaka and Dalot, I would have chosen Dalot, and it makes sense to me at the time. In the beginning, it made sense. So,
But
like,
Meanwhile,
that's all I
Luke
can
Shaw's
say.
still here.
You know what's crazy though? Dallo has a good cross in him. It's crazy though that like
He
only
has,
eight.
he has assisted some great goals over the past year or so. So that's all.
Ganacho bicycle kick was Dallo.
Yeah, yeah, that that was great.
Eric the King says Wan-Bissaka is better than Dallo. Yo, big up yourself, Eric the King. Also, welcome to this community. I don't think I've seen your comments before, so big up yourself. We
Right,
sold
let's
him
have a look at the leaderboard.
to get Mazraoui in. Sure, and Mazraoui is an upgrade, I guess. He can play in the 10. We hate Arsenal has jumped into the 5th spot right now. Big up yourself. And Saka is on fire. I believe this might be Everton -10, you know. Big up yourself. For double the points, can you pick the team with the most Champions League titles from this list? Is it Liverpool, AC Milan, Man United, or Bayern Munich? Ooh, this one is a tricky one, Doctor. The answer is AC Milan.
I was gonna do that as well.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't answer this because I wasn't sure.
I did say Liverpool.
Wait, how
because
many has AC Milan got?
7
7,
or
yes.
8.
I
Yeah,
think 7. I think
I was torn between AC
But
Milan
then
and
ain't
Bayern
Liverpool got the
Munich.
same amount?
no, they got one more than Liverpool.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
Bayern Munich
we
have.
get these misconceptions, Pappy. We get these misconceptions. For God's sakes. What's going on with us?
What are you talking about, right?
How many does Bayern Munich have?
Okay, let me just tell you because I was just looking at it right a few minutes before the stream. So Milan have 7, Liverpool have 6, and Bayern Munich have 6.
What about Man United?
3.
3.
But it's
Hey,
okay. It's okay. It's okay because then, if you win the Europa League, you're going to catch up on them. I can tell you now.
Yeah, I love your
Oh,
wishful
wait.
thinking, Riley. We're a
Yeah.
long ways away from that. All right, let's go. Next question. Let's look at the league table. Nothing changes at the top. Coley is mid-table Mendham, and so is Doctor. Which club has played the most Champions League matches, though? Like, which club has played the most? Stephanie is saying Arsenal have 0, 0, 0, 0.
No comment. Yes.
The answer is Real Madrid. Of course, they've been in it the most. They have to play it the most. They've won it the most as well. So Real Madrid is the right answer. Who said AC Milan and somebody else said Man
No,
United?
it's not me.
How many questions is it, bots?
Well, actually, like what? 10?
24.
Yeah, 24 questions. So
24. Okay.
yeah, so yeah.
Just
Here we go.
wondering.
You can still catch up, Doctor. I know you're thinking about rage quit or continue. I know that's why you're asking that question. Shout out to Phil. Phil in the building as number 2. Bali Tech is still in the top 5. Double the points. Which club has lost the most Champions League matches? It's a tricky one. This is a tricky one. The answer is not what you think it is. If you're just joining in, don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. And the answer is
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. They've lost the most.
You have got to be joking me.
No, that is
No. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. This Champions League is absolutely dreadful. I'm sorry.
Riley. Now you know. Now you know. Now you can say you know. I don't think anybody got it right. Okay, no changes.
Who is that? Who's at the top?
Bukake Saka. Somebody in the chat. Not in this panel, I think. Which Real Madrid player scored a hat trick this week versus Dortmund?
Oh, I know this one anyway because I've been watching it. I've been watching the updates at least.
Is it Mbappe? Is it Vinny? Is it Rodrigo? Or is it Jude Bellingham? The answer is
Yes.
Vinny.
All
Right. Riley's excited. Can Riley get up in top 4? No. Bali Tech goes to second, though. Oof. All right. All right, my bro. You got this. You're focused.
And I'm on to the 5-figure sum.
Boxers trolling says Xerxes. All right. Another double the points question. Who is the current top goal scorer in the Champions League this season? Is it Vinicius Jr.? Is it Rafinha? Is it Haaland? Or is it Harry Kane? Valley
Answer
Tech,
may
don't
surprise
bottle it.
you.
Don't bottle it. The answer is
Yes!
Harry Kane.
That was painful.
Yo, Riley is on a roll. Okay, Riley. You and
Come on.
3 other people got it right. Okay, let's see. Woo! Valley Tech. Doctor is holding her own, you know. Doctor, I'm proud of you. You're still in the 5th spot. Okay.
I told you I'm determined to be in top 5 this week, okay? And also you owe me because that second question, Chelsea question, I should be higher. I should be higher, but I'm.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No, I know how this works. You screwed me.
I should be
No,
higher.
no,
We're
no,
gonna
no,
forgive.
no. I should have quit ages ago. I should have quit ages ago. You know, fuck it. I'm doing it now.
No, you see that.
Never people had forgotten. This is not the first time it's happened to me, okay? But 3 weeks ago, you did the same thing, and I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I closed the tab, Doctor. I closed
Okay,
the tab.
listen. In 23-24, Haaland was the top goal scorer in the Champions League. Is this true or false? Hey, Doctor, you see, you're causing chaos. My excuse is I was playing PlayStation. I was playing FIFA with Coley before the game, before Kahoot, while I was doing this. So that's my excuse.
It's
Hold on,
false.
wait. Did you?
Because, wait, listen to this. Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe were the joint top scorers last season with 8 goals each.
Exactly. So this statement right here is false. Haaland was not the top.
What you saying? You might using AI or something? What's
Yeah.
going on?
What do you mean, Buddy Tech?
No, the way you just started saying it, I was just thinking, what, you using AI or something? What's going on?
Yeah, Riley's got some assistants. He's got somebody who's helping him, I think. Okay, let's see. No changes at the top. Bali Tech still on 4th position. Mbuemo has scored more Premier League goals than Mo Salah so far this season. Is this statement true or false? Ooh, is it true or false? This is a tricky one.
Please. I know I got it wrong. Why did I press that? Why?
It is true. Mbuemo is having an amazing season right now. So, yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Mo Salah, I think he has about, can't remember now, is it like maybe 5 goals, and Mbuemo is on 6 or 7 goals right now. So, yeah, put some respect on Brian Mbuemo. All right, let's see the league table. Phil jumps up to 2nd. We Hate Arsenal drops to 3rd, but everybody else stays the same. Wow, Saka is killing. Saka has won this already. We might as well just give the title to Saka. For double the points, is the player with the most assists in the Premier League this season. Is it Cole Palmer? Is it Salah? Is it Saka? Or is it Nicholas Jackson? Very funny. Who is leading with assists right now?
Oh, I
Maybe
may
you
get this one right, and I do.
And the answer is actually Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
He's killing it. All right. Let's see how the league table looks at the top. We Hate Arsenal jumps on to 2nd. Dr. NHS. Let's go. You ahead of Bali Tech. Wow. All right. Bali Tech, bro. You're bottling it. You were 2nd a while ago, and now you're 5th.
I'm drunk in it. I'm blaming it on the Henny.
Concentrating.
Concentrate. 4 questions to go. Andre Onana has saved a penalty in the Premier League this season. True or false?
Hmm.
Is it true or false? The answer is
True.
true. He did. Yes, GB and Stephanie got it. And we went on to win the game versus Southampton. Exactly. Big up to Eric the King in the chat for remembering that part as well. So, ooh, not too many changes, just at least at the top. Double the points. The goalkeeper with the most clean sheets so far this season is David Raya, Alison Becker, Jordan Pickford, or Andre Onana. Ooh. What is Google saying, Riley? It is Andre the Giant. Big up to
No
Steph.
way. No way. I went for Jordan Pickford.
It is Andre Onana. He's killing it. Oh, wait. The people at the top didn't get it, but some people.
No.
Wow. Okay. For double the points, which club has won the most Premier League games ever? All-time record.
I'm just going to guess this one.
Big shout out to GB for saying Couriers. And D Hub Sports, big up yourself. Thank you for joining.
I'm going with what I normally do. If I don't know the answer, I pick Manchester United.
The
Oh,
answer
no.
is
No,
And
I picked Man
United.
City.
it is actually Manchester United.
We played well FC. We have won the most Premier League games ever.
Oh, no. I dropped to 5th.
Oh, Riley. Wait, Riley, you are we hate Arsenal? Is that you?
Yes.
Really? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Second last question of the game. For double the points, which club has scored the most goals in the Premier League ever? Most goals scored. All seasons combined. Eric the King says it's not long.
Not long left till the end of the quiz, I'm pleased to say.
No. Eric the King was referring to the previous question about
okay.
who's won the most. The answer is Manchester United.
No, I went for City. I dropped down to 6.
We are back FC. Exactly, D Hub Sports. It's Man United. And Riley jumps out of the league table. Who's replaced Riley? Ruthless Nile. Let's go. Let's go to Dr. NHS Bali Tech as well. Still in third, and Phil on fourth. And Saka has definitely won it with 20,000 points. Last question of the night for double the points. Which club has lost the most games in the Premier League ever? Lost the most. This one is hard. Who has lost the most games? Is it Spurs? You know the history of the Tottenham. Is it Burnley? Is it Fulham? Is it Everton?
Which one is it? Don't. Oh, I reached it and I'm out
Oh my god.
I
You
didn't
know
even
what?
answer it.
I guessed and I was wrong.
It is Everton.
I should have guessed Everton because
Bruv,
they're
I
shit.
wanted to press that. The thing, I didn't know it just runs out. There's a timer. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
The timer,
no.
it goes
And I
quick.
finished on 6.
yeah, Bali
No.
Tech, it's also your first time playing. So big up yourself. Big up to Coley. Big up to Bali Tech. And let's see who is in third place. Who is in third place in the podium? It is you, Bali Tech. Yeah, let's go. Number 2 goes to Phil. Number 1 goes to Bakako Saka. I think that's how you say that name. Bukaki Saka. And then 4th goes to Dr. NHS, and Ruthless Nile is 5th. Shout out to yourself.
Afraid, I mean 6 as well.
All right. Yo, big up Riley.
Yeah.
Big up to Everybody, yo, I know there was. You know what? Sometimes referees get the decision wrong. Just like
No, it's you said sometimes it's becoming a weekly thing.
no,
No,
but it was just one or two questions. So you
one
know
or two.
what,
Oh, just one or two questions.
guys? Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's talk about Man United versus West Ham. But before that, we're gonna talk about Bally Tech's crazy opinion that he had at the beginning of the game. So
Yeah, come on.
okay,
And lazier. But anyway, we're going ginger. This took me 2.5.
oh, Doctor, what is that?
Dr. NHS, what on earth was that?
What was that? Crazy, Doctor.
Doctor,
Anyway,
are you there?
let's go back to Balitek's crazy statement about Amad Diallo, saying that Amad Diallo does not deserve the minutes because he doesn't have the stats this season. It's wild. It's wild what you said, bro. Like I can't
Oh,
believe.
I didn't say it like that. You've just kind of removed the context.
No,
I
no,
didn't.
no,
I
no.
didn't. I didn't say it like that.
How did I misconstrue your opinion then? How did I?
Because I basically said that if your marriage was on the line, would you allow Amad Diallo to come and rectify it? And the answer is no, based off what he's shown. That's basically what I've said.
Oh no, big man. What?
See, you can't even justify that
Oh no,
because
what? We're calling the next man to save your marriage.
yeah,
Marriage
like,
on the line.
like if you needed counselling, yeah, and you needed a counsellor that has a certified strike rate, you wouldn't go to him, would you? You wouldn't go to a young whippersnapper and say, "Yo, big man, come help me with this thing.
No.
Come counsel the missus with me." Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
No,
Bro.
no, but Bolly, you wouldn't. Actually, even better, you would go to the farm to get a striker.
All right, look, yeah. I think I get what you're trying to say, but my issue here is we keep bringing this kid on as a sub, and he keeps showing us stuff. He does it in big games. He does it in small games. He's taken every little opportunity that the scraps that he's given, and he's doing something with it, and he's been doing it for the longest. Send him to the championship, and he would have made the most of it. Give him a little 10, 15 minute spell at the end of a FA Cup semi. Was it the semi-final? He come on,
Semi-final.
semi-final, wasn't it?
Liverpool, yeah.
And he's the reason that we. I'll be honest. We don't win that cup if it wasn't for him. Forget the City game. Forget the City game because we don't even get to the City game if it weren't for him.
Mm-hmm.
So like, my issue is here. Yeah, isn't this more an observation of favoritism? Like the fact that he's even a question mark to you, surely. Like the bigger issue here is the fact that you ain't seen more minutes out of this kid since that. Like, never mind going into all the player of the months that he's got, and yeah, like, why are we not seeing more of this kid?
That's the part for me that's baffling, bro. Because like there's some people like Bali Tech and GB also says he hasn't been given. He's been given his opportunity and he hasn't taken it. Like what?
Where,
How? What? How
where,
you? What?
no, but do you know what?
Yeah.
Where are the starts for him since that? Because I'm sure he's done like 6 appearances in like actual Premier League games since then.
Can
And like,
someone pull up the
majority have been
starts, please? Can somebody pull these up, please?
Sure.
it might be two sub starts or the
Yes.
other way around.
Yes, 6 appearances so far this season. Let me show them to the screen right now.
And how many of them have been subs?
Let's see. All right, so
Is it 2, 3?
bro, bro, he's just been getting scraps, you know. Hold on, let me show it right now. So here we go. Share screen, and look at this. Bro, this is wild. So guys, Amad Diallo, 6 appearances, and then from the 6, that's 1 goal, 1 assist, right?
Yeah.
And hold on, how do you go? Let's go to detailed.
But it should tell you how many of those were starts and how many of those he was subbed on.
Yeah, I think this one.
You're on the Premier League one, boss.
Two subbed on in the Premier League. He was subbed on twice. So that means he started 4 times. Oh, that's actually quite a lot.
And how many games have we played?
We've played like 8 Premier League games.
So he's started half the games.
Started half the game. I'm saying he's got 4 starts.
He's played 6 times. He's started half the games.
Regardless, I'm talking about the actual figures. Yeah, I'm talking about the actual figures. You can say half the games, but we ain't even halfway through the season.
He started 4, and then he came on as a sub in 2 more, so that's 6. And I think he missed 1.
All right, cool.
Two games, right?
The games he started, yeah. He's played. He scored 1 and he's assisted 1. Like I don't think that's anything to be turning our nose up just yet.
Oh no.
Like, and if you go back a season before, it will show you how much game time he got there as well. Like he hasn't had a lot of game time for people to.
He's had in this short space of time, he's been way more involved in the first team than he ever has done, and yet the Ahmad Defense League is not happy. They want him to start ahead of either Rashford or Garnacho.
No,
but why?
My thing is,
but that's the only thing I want to know is why.
Can I explain something? My thing is, he's more effective to me. He's more effective starting, and Garnacho is like one of better coming off of the bench. If you've noticed. Because I don't think he should start over Rashford. I think he should start over Garnacho because the effectiveness of both of them, like you look at it, and he's more effective starting, and Garnacho is more effective coming off the bench. So if he does like a 60 minutes and Garnacho comes and brings the energy, you know how he is explosive. He runs, gives the team, and everybody knows that. That's what I think.
But is that fair? Is that no? I'm just gonna ask, right? Is it fair that when Garnacho is, let's say, coming off the bench, he either scores and assists, or if he starts, he can either score and assist? So is it fair that Ahmad can just play and he can play relatively well, but there ain't gonna be no goal from his performance, and there ain't gonna be no assist? So is that fair?
How can you say that?
No, exactly. Because
what do you mean? How can I say that? The numbers are there. You don't want to pull up Garnacho's numbers and compare it to Ahmad.
Yeah. One at a time, please.
Yeah, so I mean the numbers are not looking good. 18 appearances in total overall. This is all the seasons in his career, and he's only had 2 goals, 3 assists. It's not looking good, you know.
No, but if you let's look at the Brighton game for example. I think it was the Brighton game.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like he had a lot more shots on target, and
his decision making wasn't good in the game.
Yeah, but still.
Sorry, can you do the rest of the stats real quick? Because you just like this is why we have to be careful with stats, yeah.
Exactly.
This is why we have to be careful because you didn't do all of them. You just said 18 games played, yeah.
18 appearances in the Premier League, yeah.
18 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists. 9 of those games he was subbed on. 8 of those games he was subbed off. That leaves 1 game where he saw a whole 90 minutes.
Sure, but yeah, man. Hold on.
You guys are not seeing what we're seeing.
The whole table's there, isn't it? The whole table's there.
Look, from what I understand from a math class, you can skew the stats to fit your narrative. Sure. So these stats, let's go by what we saw whilst he was playing the matches and what we know. People are talking like he's horrible, or the feeling I got, or the impression I got is that Ahmad is just not good at all, which is what I'm trying to say. He is good.
No, that's not what I said. I agreed with Pappy's take that Ahmad
Yeah.
is one of our better wingers. I
Yes.
agreed. The problem
Okay.
that
I
I'm having is you have to understand the manager, his job is on the line.
Yeah.
And if you're not scoring or assisting, you can't justify your place in the team.
Yeah.
You're
Then why?
playing in one of the attacking areas, the final third of the pitch. If you're
Mm,
playing there, you have to score or assist. There's no
yeah.
there's no if buts or maybes about it. We can't have any passengers in the team. You're either scoring or you're assisting if you're an attacker. Or you want to be like that old school brother, Dirk Cout, defensive striker, never scoring any goals, but he's tackling people. Like, what do we want?
All of
We
this
want
is
to win games.
no. All of that talk is meant for a man called Xerxes, bro. Like, how
Mm.
are we saying this about a guy, yeah, who came on in an FA Cup? The FA Cup is the only thing we have to hold on our chest for last season. You know that, innit? I'm sorry.
Bro,
If that's the
but
only thing that
Ganacho's
kid
done
did, yeah,
more, and he's 20, and he's 20 years old.
Garnacho's seen way more playtime.
Yeah,
Garnacho
but he's
hasn't been put
better.
out on loan.
Yeah, but Ganacho hasn't been on loan, yeah. The difference is, yeah, Ahmad's gone on loan, yeah. So Ahmad, in one way, you could say that Ahmad actually has more experience than Ganacho.
Yeah.
Ganacho's
But
had to do his growing up in Man United, coming off
can
the
we?
bench, getting 5 minutes here or there, whereas Ahmad went out on loan and was starting.
Yeah.
Can I
That is
just
the
also
Had
point
it
difference.
up
out?
in Leeds
Can
where
I
you
point
can
out?
say,
Can I point out last season, Ahmad would have had a full season, but remember he got injured also, I think in the first part of the season. So
true.
his 18 appearances in the Premier League in quotes came from I think January of this year down to the end of the season.
Hmm.
And so technically this season is his full will be his full first season. If it well technically him and Kobe, but Kobe's also injured. So I mean oh my
But
goodness.
okay, look at this. There's a stat that somebody in the chat shared. Out of he's played 449 minutes out of a total. If you're looking at it as minutes wise, like you can actually get a little bit of more perspective into it. It was Eric the King said, yeah, 449 minutes out of a possible 1,620. That actually should tell you, like, because this whole thing about appearances is like you can appear like during edit time or like 5 minutes before the game ends, then it just adds to your appearance tally, but it actually just like means nothing. The momentum of the game is dead at that moment, whether you're coming in like the team is winning or losing. It's like it's very 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 like it can be deceiving.
Which is why you have to, that context is important because, and that's why I was getting mad before because you're acting like that one goal and that one assist ain't being done within the confined context of these dumb little. Bro, didn't he bring him on? Didn't he bring my man on in like the flipping 86 minute in that?
Bro, after everything else failed, after Anthony got injured, like
No, I'm not even talking about last night. I'm talking about the FA Cup
oh,
semi-final.
FA Cup
But
semi-final, yeah.
Yeah.
it's the
He
same
came on.
situation. It's every time he brings him on. It's like the last 5 minutes of the game, bro, and I'll get marked down as an appearance.
Yeah.
Like, allow it. Let's not do this to this kid because at the end of the day, when he's coming on, not only does not only he shows more intention and more drive than your beloved Marcus Rashford. Yeah, and I'm not being funny.
Listen,
I love Garnacho. I love
he's not my
Garnacho.
beloved.
No, but I'm not finished.
I don't do
I love
KFC.
Garnacho. Yeah,
Yeah.
Garnacho's only just now Brentford shown a good full 90 minutes started. Yeah, so he's not a finished product either. So like, I don't understand where we think we've got the luxury to even slight Ahmad. Like, we don't even have the luxury to slight, man. We better put him on the pitch and hope he is what we think he is. Because like at the end of the day, what's the other options? Anthony.
Whoops.
Is that what you want to see instead?
Well, he's on
No, I'm just saying, in my opinion, Ganacho has shown me more than Ahmad. So the idea that we should be benching Ganacho for Ahmad to me is wild. Like Ganacho, has actually been winning games for us this season.
So Balitech, so versus West Ham, who's your front three then?
Who's my front three?
Yeah.
Ganacho. Rasmus, and Rashford.
And then Ahmad is gonna come in as a sub.
Yeah, because he like right now he has to fight his way. Like because Garnacho was on the bench before. Like people are forgetting this, and I was even one of the ones that was saying, "No, Ahmad should be playing." But this is based off what I saw in pre-season, and I felt like he was ready to cook. So
He was the best
when,
player preseason, hands down. Like,
yeah, but I've already said this. Like, so from when I started to see, because I was even arguing with other people on other streams saying, nah, like, why are you trying to say that Garnacho should be starting? I was even arguing with them, saying that, nah, Ahmad should be starting. But then Garnacho just kept on scoring goals. He kept on scoring goals. He kept on assisting. He bailed us out on a couple of occasions. And he scored against Brentford, and then I just said, you know what? Maybe this guy needs to just stay in the team. Like it's literally at that point now, and it's not. It's Ahmad. It's Ahmad that should be doing more. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, I am an advocate for Ahmad, but I can't lie to myself and say that he's done enough to to turn around and say that Garnacho needs to be on the bench for me. Nah, it's not. It's not the case. This is a fight. We're all fighting. We're scrapping for our place. Yeah. And
yeah.
right now, Garnacho is doing more than Ahmad. Ahmad, please step up your game so you
So,
can take this brother out of the team. But until then, my man deserves his place.
but you know the reason, if you heard what Dr. Nature said earlier on, like coming off the bench, Garnacho is more impactful than Ahmad. So like it's like one of those things where for me, like just knowing, having that piece of information, that knowledge about these players, you are probably not setting us up in the best way possible for West Ham, because you know it's best you start with Ahmad, Rashford, and Hoyland, and then bring in Garnacho in some
You
time.
see, you see. This is the thing, right?
Yeah,
As fans, yeah, we can use our feelings to control the narrative, right?
yeah.
But as a manager, you can only operate on what is. Because if you operate on how you feel in the situation, yeah, how you feel in the situation can lead you to the sack. Yeah. I feel that Amad Diallo is one of the best players in the team. But the problem is, when I see him play,
Mhm,
he is not always proving that to me. And to
mhm.
me, what I believe is the best player is not just, oh, we know he has ability. It's also we know he delivers. Like in a high pressure situation, in a job that pays a lot,
Mhm,
right?
mhm,
Those jobs, they tend to deal with limited excuses, especially for the highest earners, right?
mm,
They will look at a man and say, yo, but how come you haven't sorted out this? There ain't no if, buts, or maybes. There ain't no excuses at those high levels. There's just, did you do it? Oh, you didn't do it. I need to find someone who's going to deliver. Oh, what?
mhm.
Ganacho's delivering. Well, what? So tell me why I should promote you over my man when he seems to be delivering with no excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're simplifying a lot of things there, Bally, bro.
But
You know,
but that's the world. It's simple, bro.
but it's not
There's
though.
no
We're talking about
feelings.
league level
There's
football.
no
It's not
feelings.
simple.
You
No,
see
no, no.
us
We're
as
not talking about
humans, yeah. We
feelings. We're
like
not
to
talking
use
about
our
feelings, bro.
feelings, right?
No, no, no
But
one's talking
when we
about
have to
feelings.
operate in a world of what is, it's different. It's
My boy,
very different, bro.
my bro,
Let's hear
please.
Cooley's.
We're not talking feelings. We're talking
But
abilities.
it's based on what you feel, though.
No, it's not. It's based on
So where's
traits.
the facts
It's
then?
based
Where's the
on what.
facts? Because we've used the data, and the data doesn't support that he's better than Ganacho. So where's
What
the
are you, bro?
facts?
This is what I'm saying. You're using two simplistic terms, fam. You're saying better than Ganacho at what? Better at dribbling, better at passing, better at shooting, better at
Better
what
at
you better
winning
at?
the game. Because that's my argument. Winning the game.
But this is my point, bro. I can't Like you're having a conversation on a very basic, generic level. Like you're talking about winning the game. You're talking about who scored, who assisted. Like if it was that
Okay.
simple, we could all be managers, my boy. Like we can't all be managers because it's not that simple. Yeah. Like when we're talking about player development, furthermore, yeah, and you've got two different types of wingers. When you was talking just now, I sat and googled West Ham's formation, yeah, because we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about like raw. Should he take a place out, away from Garnacho? And this is how there is a constant argument and conversation about it. And this is how that fraud will justify people like Anthony getting on the pitch before Ahmad. Yeah, because it's horses for courses, my boy. Like really and truly, if you look at their lineup, you look at their players. Do you really want to go out there and put Rashford up against Wan-Bissaka or Garnacho against Wan-Bissaka next week? Is that what you want to do?
Well, why not?
Wan-Bissaka, who's been here for how long? One of the best one-on-one defenders, and you're going to throw Garnacho, who's got two tricks up his sleeve. No flip.
But these guys, these guys must know. These guys must know. They've played against him multiple times, so they must know what he's good at and what he's not. So
Yeah,
maybe,
but that goes the other
maybe,
way too, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
it goes
how
the other way as well. Yeah,
Bolly,
but they know his deficiencies, and they can target if they really wanted to. They can target what he's not good at in that game.
No,
Bolly,
hold
I've
on.
got
Sorry,
something
no,
for
Riley,
you.
1 second. Sorry, let me finish this.
Yeah.
So we're talking about again. We're not talking about on a simplistic, generic level no more. We're talking about attributes now, yeah. And we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about Saka, a one-on-one defender that is his forte, yeah. I jockey you, you come to me, you make the
Mm-hmm.
decisions. Even when you've made the decision, you think you've got away with it. That's when I'll catch you and take the ball away from you. He is one of the best in the Prem at doing that. Alejandro Garnacho, as much as I love him, all he knows how to do is run at people. He's going to have no success against Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
You're running
So,
straight to his pocket to Wan-Bissaka's ball.
Yeah,
bro, he is
but
going to
he's
be like
not
this
gonna.
all night.
But it's gonna be Rashford playing against what the left back, and then okay. So it's gonna be Garnacho. Well, I trust Garnacho to do what he needs to do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do you see my
Right
point now? Do
now,
you see my point
I
now? My
don't.
point is, yeah, you can either play Garnacho true to his
Mm-hmm,
form, yeah,
mm-hmm.
but ignore what you're actually going to get out of the player because the player has got a certain set of attributes. Yeah, all right, he gave you a goal and assist with those attributes against other lineups weeks prior, but now you're up against a different setup. Yeah, so now it might make a lot of sense for you to use a different horse for a different course. And actually, this is where man like Ahmed might make you a believer. But this is what isn't happening because we're coming up against these games. We're coming into these games where tactically, what these players, what Ahmad provides, what he offers, makes perfect sense. But Barled will go and pick Anthony, or he'll go and pick flipping. He'll go and put Garnacho to go run 20 lengths against Aaron Wan-Bissaka and fall on his face 20 times, and
He's
then he'll
played more than Anthony, though. He's played way more than. This is the thing. You're not being fair with this argument, right?
How do you know?
I've tried to call this down the middle as much as I can, but he's played way more games than Anthony. Yeah, Anthony has barely even put on his shirt. Anthony has barely even trained on the training ground. Yeah, the guy I forgot he was our player. That's how bad it is, yeah? We're talking about, oh, look at the way he's treating Ahmad. Look at the way he's treated Anthony. And I'm not even advocating for him to play. But he's treated Anthony, who's on way higher wages, worse than Ahmad Diallo. He's actually disrespected him furthermore. Furthermore, when we talk about disrespect, if I was earning 200 plus K a week, yeah, and then we have a kid, yeah, who's not really doing much more than I'm doing, yeah, to me, I just look at that as a disrespect. He's played way more games than me. And now that I've been given the little 10 minutes here or there, which I'm not even used to, I'm used to starting, yeah. Now he's giving me the little 10 minutes here or there that my man's screwing and pissed off that I'm getting my little 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
bro, at
yeah,
the end of the day, as far as
yeah,
I'm concerned, you might have a point with let's see what Ahmad does, yeah. But the idea that the piss is being taken out of him or he's being disrespected is a fallacy. Yeah. He needs to do more. And that's what I want to hear from you. You can't be telling me more of the same, more of the same. He needs to do more in a Man United shirt. If not, then I'd rather, if you're telling me that he needs to start over Garnacho, I'd rather us sell both of them and get way better players. Because you cannot tell me, bro, Mason Greenwood, yeah, as like he's not here no more, but Amad Diallo can't even lace his boots, my G. He
Sure,
can't.
sure.
He
Let's leave
can't.
Greenwood out of
He
this.
can't.
Yeah.
Like he's
We
so,
know
and he's
Greenwood is a great
22. He's
talent.
22, bruv. He's
So,
22. Like, as far
so
as I'm concerned, yeah, if he's not stepping up this season, remember, he's in his last year of his deal, yeah? So if he wants to leave, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, we lost he could have been a great. Like, I'm not gonna be thinking that because he hasn't showed me anything yet. He hasn't showed he's like a glimpse of a goal, yeah, but it's not been enough to just be like, yo, this guy needs to start over everyone.
No,
Like,
but
I'm not willing to go to war over
yeah.
everyone over him.
This is one of the few moments where I agree with Wrap Up Haven saying nobody can prosper in microwave minutes. This is nasty work. Like, honestly, like, I would love to see Ahmad get like in a Premier League game play for minute, like we've seen Rashford do 90 minutes. Why can't Ahmad be given 90 minutes so that we really know what he's all about? Because at the end of the day, being a starter and being coming on off the bench is two different things. When you're starting, you learn to pace yourself, and Ahmad is perfect at that. He knows this is not the moment to take on a player. Keep the ball, keep the possession taking. He's perfect at that, and he's a technical player, very good in tight spaces. I'm curious, Doctor, and then Riley too. Riley, actually, you start first. Who's your front three for Man United? Who do you think we should and then Doctor?
We need. I think you guys need Ahmed to start
Okay,
with
with who else?
Xerxes.
Zaxi. Okay,
That's it.
not bad. Go ahead, bro.
And Garnacho.
Okay, interesting, Doctor. What are you saying?
Um, I have two options depending on what formation he Ten Hag wants to choose. But for like if he's going with the front three, then I would do Ahmad, I would do Hoyland, and then I would do Rashford. But if he goes with like a 4-4-2,
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see Hoyland and Xerxes up front.
You know,
It-
with Ten Hag, you never know. They
yeah,
might put Mazraoui there. Like
I know.
nowadays, you just never know what you're gonna get.
I actually, when I saw, let me just say this: when I saw Mazarawi on the lineup,
Okay.
I thought we were gonna lose. I was like, you know what? We've lost this game, and I'm going to bed. But we drew, and it's like, what the hell? But that's in the past. We look to the future. Don't forget to eat your biryani, okay? Because
Please, we don't want to do the
if
biryani
What,
first.
what
Okay.
Dr. Nicholas, we don't have that in the UK. So
Oh.
what's that?
um,
It's
um,
Indian food.
it's yeah, we do have it in London at least. We have a lot of biryani shops.
Hmm.
yeah, Riley needs
In,
to
in
go
London,
to the go
in
to the
London,
shops,
but,
Riley,
but,
where there's
but
biryani.
I'm from this lovely town in Lincolnshire where we don't have that kind of thing. I'm afraid it's true. Going to shops, you don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put you in touch with Joe Blackman, Riley. He'll show you where to get the real food with flavor. But anyway, another question. We've talked about the forwards. We now Bruno Fernandez is available. Cole, please describe the midfield for us. For you, are you going with the three that started versus Fenerbahce? Are you putting Bruno in there? Or how's the midfield?
I'm putting Bruno in there.
Okay. And what does Coley say?
well, so my top three actually, the front three, I agree with the doctor.
Yeah.
I put Rashford on the right. I put Ahmed on the left, though controversially, just because it's more about I want hold up play. I want service into the box rather than direct runs in.
Mhm.
And then to facilitate that, is this time for an experiment?
Bro, the whole season has been experiments.
If I was going to experiment, yeah, I'll put Xerxes in a 10.
Okay.
So Xerxes just behind Hoyland. And then behind that, I'd have Ugarte and... Who did we play there? We played Ericsson.
Ericsson, we had Ugarte and why am I blinking out on the name?
Casemiro.
Casemiro came in as a sub, right? Because there was Mazraoui in the midfield.
Yeah, he was in the 10. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No, so basically I'm doing Ugarte. Start Ugarte and Mainu, I guess.
Wait, Maino is injured.
Mainu's injured, isn't it?
Is he still injured? Oh, sorry, you said it's Bruno that's back in it, not Mainu.
Yeah, Bruno that's back.
Nah, Ugarte and Casemiro then.
What do you think, Balitech?
Ericsson, Bruno, Casemiro.
Our most informed midfielder right now, Ericsson, has to play. He has to start.
Ericsson has to play. I mean, in form, it just shows in the past few games that it is possible to get him started, to get in the starting 11 tomorrow with Bruno available.
On Sunday. Yeah. Doctor, what are you saying about the midfield conversation?
Yeah, I feel like I agree with Kole. I think this is the time to kind of experiment. I mean, it's better now than ever.
You guys don't want to win on the weekend. You guys don't want to win. You guys are just messing around with the team.
Look, at this point, yeah, we might as well mess around because I don't think, if anything, we'll probably get 6th position. So let's just do it now.
No.
You know what, Doctor? I'm so glad you said that. Because now I understand the position that you've been arguing from since.
That's
now
not
I
me.
understand.
Yeah, as soon as she
If
said
I
that,
understood this from the beginning, I would have just said, you know what?
Whoa.
You lot are right.
Doctor is rage quitting already.
I'm rage quitting. Guys, I'm going to eat my biryani and sleep. Okay?
Happy, I'm not rage quitting. I'm going to hit the hay because I'm watching Grantham play tomorrow at home and I need to get some sleep for that. I'll catch you soon, guys. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.
Remember,
Wait. Who are you playing? This weekend?
We're playing Newcastle on Sunday, but before that, fall back, guys. We're going to have to put the clocks back 1 hour this weekend.
All right, Riley. I hope you lose. Big up yourself.
Wow. Wow. No, that the whole 6th position thing, it was a joke, okay? I'm not being serious. But like I do want to see Xerxes. I want Xerxes to actually play and score goals and be good. He just needs playing time.
He's not gonna score goals, Doctor. But my thing is like I need this guy to be good for something.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And that's why I've kind of said I would play him, I would experiment him in this game.
Yeah. My thing is I want to see where he fits in on the pitch. Because as of now, we don't know. He calls himself a 9.5, but you know, I still, when he said it the first time, I didn't know what he meant, and I still don't know what he means.
I don't
What he
think
means is a 10. That's what he means. That he's trying to be smart but and slick. But what he means is I'm here to be an attacking midfielder, but I can't say that because the captain's sensitive, and he's got the armband. Yeah.
So then play him. Okay, fine. Then play him where Bruno normally plays, and let Bruno sit this one out for now. Or let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. Or we play Bruno in his normal position and then sub him off for Xerxes.
Yeah, for me, Bruno has to be in
You
there
know?
because we might. Listen,
I'd say the other way around because what we've seen in Xerxes so far, he's only going to kill the momentum. So we need him to prove us wrong. And if he's not going to prove us wrong, hook him by half time, and then let's go back to something where we can actually get some momentum and score some goals. But like I don't actually believe in him. I'm just saying like I need some sample size in like places to be able to say, okay, we tried This was the worstest signing I've seen in a long time. That's what I think I'm gonna end up saying. But I need to see some sample
At
size.
least, but at least we didn't spend like 80 million in him. That's the good thing.
Doctor, you come fresh out of Ten Hag's WhatsApp groups. I'm annoyed. Yeah, I don't care how long it costs. I don't care. I'm sick of it.
I know. Oh my god! But you guys are right. Ericsson is our most informed player, midfielder this, and he has to play.
Yeah.
The
Eric
back four.
Bruno has to be in there because we might get a penalty. You know,
I'm-
if
Rashford can take it.
Innit? I need Bruno on the pitch for a penalty, bro.
Rashford can take it.
no, Colin, listen. 9 out of 10, Bruno is scoring. Rashford, it's like 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? I need the penalty to be scored, bro.
Do you know
Rashford does put away the penalties. He doesn't really miss them.
it's only for
I have
England.
more confidence in Hoyland than Rashford in penalties for me. You know, like
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know where I saw this comment, but it was after the Fenerbahce game. Somebody said, because at the rate the manager is going, because he put Mazraoui in the 10, he could have just put Tom Heaton or Bayindir in the goal and put Onana in midfield. And I just started cackling because, do you know what? At the rate Ten Hag is going, it would not surprise me if he does something crazy like that.
No, but Onana,
you want to hear about something crazy that he did? Did anyone hear the quote that he made about Mourinho after the game?
What did he say?
Well, he said Mourinho and I have won lots of trophies, or which quote? Which quote?
Yeah, that one that you're talking about. He said they're alike because they both won a lot of trophies.
Is he wrong? Is it false?
This is our manager.
The thing is, the manager, I know the manager's getting disrespected a lot, you know. This guy is on a 6-year run of trophy after trophy for the last 6 years.
I know, bro. I know. It's mad when you look at it on paper, like 2 trophies in your first 2 seasons. That should really be like the promised land, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But like, as a United fan, you tell me, do you feel like you're in the promised land right now?
No, I feel like I'm on a rebuild. But on a rebuild, would you rather win nothing on the rebuild? On the road to where you want to go, would you rather win nothing on that road? Or win something because I remember the days, even when when Fergie was doing his thing, even when we had seasons that we didn't consider to be good, at that time, winning a trophy made it better. So although it's not what we want to win the title, winning a trophy actually softens the blow. So as far as I'm concerned, even just picking up these cups, is slowly building a winning mentality. It's just not all the way there yet. I mean, we haven't even got a left back, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
We haven't even got a proper left back. Like, this team has some kinks that need to be ironed out of it. But once they're ironed out, I think the team will be way more better. But for now, we're just we're integrating like 6 new players that have never played Premier League. Some of these brothers, like Xerxes, like I think one of it, Fabio Capello was saying, Xerxes, when he was playing for Bologna, he used to do whatever he wants with the football. But he said when he watches him play Premier League football, when he gets the ball, defenders nick it off his toes before he's had a chance to think. The speed of the league is crazy.
I've been saying that.
All these brothers need to adapt.
Yeah,
I've been saying that about Xerxes, but again, a lot of what you said there, like a lot of my criticism of Ten Hag isn't necessarily result side of things. It is result side, but it's decisions that have led us into these situations now, innit? Like the left back thing that you mentioned. But like Luke Shaw is still here. We got rid of what's his name? Fernandez, Alvaro.
Mm-hmm.
We got Amas sitting there that we never use and don't develop. Like the decision making from Ten Hag is my problem with him. Like, picking up 2 trophies during the rebuild that separates us from being are flipping Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're in the mud and we're still picking up Carabaos and FA Cups, it's different, isn't it? Really, like compared to you lot, like you lot will have a drought for all like 10, 15 years, don't see nothing.
Yeah.
No FA Cup, nothing. Yeah. So I do get where you're coming from that perspective, but it can't overshadow the fact that a lot of these situations that we find ourselves in now, Bally, yeah, he has set up, bro, through poor decisions, through poor management, through poor signings. Like Xerxes, yeah, you're right. He needs the time to adapt. But, bro, we needed a bags man. So why did you bring him here now? Should have brought him here next year.
But that was Ineos. That
But
was it.
that was Ineos, and that's like they didn't want to also spend a lot of money on a striker. Like we we have a very limited budget because there was some people available. Ollie Watkins, we could have tried to get in that. We could have, maybe even Ivan Toney if we really put the effort in. We could have courted Ivan Toney as well. There was this Jokeresh guy as well that was being talked about as well that could have been a different profile.
Phenomenal striker.
You know,
If we had got this guy, oh my God, we'll
Which
be
one?
seeing
We got here?
difference up front.
Victor Gyökeres or something like that.
Yeah, playing for Sporting.
Yes,
Oh,
The guy scored 43 goals last season.
he's a monster. Yeah.
But this is my point, though. This is my point. Like, I feel like those decisions set you up to fail. And when you're at our level, like people are gonna judge you based on those decisions because we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna work out how we got into this situation. All like 3/4 away into the league, you're like, bro, come Christmas, I don't even want to know what our injury lists are looking like enough. Because do you remember what it was like last season? Come January,
Yeah.
it was crazy, bro. And this time round, the squad is looking low key a bit thinner. And that's again another decision that actually we were looking at all of these nice shiny signings, but we needed to bolster.
But is that the manager or is that Ineos now? Because Ineos has taken over the transfers. They
Right.
decided that we want to spend 30 odd million on this striker, 30 odd million on this guy, 50 million on this guy, whatever they spent on Euro. They decided all this. Eric Ten Hag just had the veto to say, nah, I don't really like this guy or whatever. That's all he had. So unless he despises you, that is it.
Yeah, I hear that, but like to be honest, that goes both ways. Then, innit? Like if you're sitting there in a strategic meeting at the beginning in preseason, and you're sitting there as Eric Ten Hag and Ineos, and you're looking at the layout of the team, and we're going, I could probably find about 25 goals across the top line in our team. We need to find another 20. The list of names that accordingly you look to now go out and get, Xerxes shouldn't be on the list. And I don't
think he would have been saying that because he gave an interview saying he wanted Harry Kane, he wanted an experienced striker. So if Ineos have come in and said that we want a team that fits within an Ineos model and all the players must be within a certain age group, they've decided that Man United must have a younger team on their rebuild.
Yeah, but
They've
bro, we're
decided
still talking about a type of player here. You still haven't hit the mark with type of player. I need a bags man, and you're bringing me another.
I want that. I've been arguing for us to get Ivan Toney, Jokeres, just like Pappy said. I've been arguing all this. I said that Xerxes and Hoyland, because Xerxes is a 9.5. So that means if you're a 9.5, we've only got one number 9. So if our only number 9 gets injured, we ain't got nothing there. We've only got a 9.5. So that means we only have to play to a 9.5 strengths. We can't. So if let's say we play better with a 9, and our 9 is injured, we haven't got nothing then. And that is the main problem. And then on top of that, the 9 that we bought, he wasn't even the main man in the Italian team that we bought him from. He was like third choice striker. This is what Man United have done.
No, but hold on. Because we have to give them. Ten Hag had started his project before Ineos came in. So I don't think Ineos would be able to come in and go, all right, whatever you was doing up until today, move that to one side, big man, because it wouldn't make sense. Get me? They would have to build on top of what he's already started, and that would have been part of the conversations when they were buying in. Feel me?
He was supposed to get Harry Kane and Rasmus. So Rasmus was supposed to be learning from Harry Kane. That was
Fine.
how it was supposed to be, but it didn't happen like that.
Fine. But so going back to what I'm saying here, yeah, Xerxes landing at the club, looking at what Ineos could have turned around and gone, no, you can't have Harry Kane because we only want to spend 30 mil. So for me, now the pivot should be, I need to find a 30 mil poacher. I need to find a 30 mil out and out traditional number 9, someone who's going to sit on the last man. But you didn't do that. You went and found a 9.5. And that's where my critique is. And that's where someone's put it in the chat, like he's focusing more. He's turned us into a cup team, bro. And some people are going to be all right with that.
But is that on the manager? Now that you know, this is the thing. I don't want it to be a thing of I can't really say the name, so I'm not gonna say it. But I don't want it to be a thing of you heard the information and now you're not processing it, right? The manager is no longer in charge of the transfers. They've brought in all these brothers, Vivell, Barada, Wilcox, all of these man. These men are dealing with it. These men are dealing with it. Amrabat even came out and said, yo, Ten Hag said I could come back. Jason Wilcox said, nah. So Ten Hag, his role, for whatever reason, has been reduced in the idea of, oh, I want this guy, I want this guy. They're no longer doing that for him no more. Now they're doing their own thing. Yeah, his job is to focus on the training ground. So as far as the signings are concerned, this is the club's direction now. Unfortunately,
the club can't. They can't go out with a shopping list unless Ten Hag has consulted on what the shopping list should be. Because
they have, but he can't get what he wants. That's the problem. He can't get exactly what he wants.
I think it's the other way around. It's like they have their own shopping list, and then they say, Ten Hag, what do you think about this shopping list? Do you like the whole veto power thing? Like that's how I feel like the approach in terms of identifying targets and recruiting the targets. And with Wilcox, Buddy Tech, like I've been thinking about that situation a little bit, being like, yeah, think about it from Wilcox's perspective. He says, big man, we got you a player on loan, a midfielder. You play him on left back. How many starts did Amrabat have? Maybe 4 or 5, definitely less than 7 at Man United. And then now you want to tell me that you want him permanently? Like, from a business standpoint, if you're Wilcox, you're like, nah, I'm not going to sign off on that, Even though, like, Ten Hag wants him, but, like, he during the season, he didn't act like he wanted him. And so it's just a little bit like, for me, there's a push and pull thing going on that I really don't understand. And he's starting to do the same thing with Ugarte. Ugarte really played because Bruno got the red card, and then we were really short in midfield, and that's how yesterday we saw a lot of Ugarte. What were you gonna say, Paul?
I was just gonna say that there's more than 2, but there's 2 types of recruitment that you're talking about there. There's the talent pooling element, where like the club will have certain specs of certain things that they know to keep expanding their list on. Do you know what I mean? Attacking midfielders, when Bruno starts getting to the age of like 30, they will just keep looking and keeping tabs on certain attacking midfielders. Yeah. But then there's the other way around where the manager's going, I'm trying to set up for this style of play. When we're having the match reviews and we're walking away from these draws and they're going to us, why didn't we win that game? And he's going, well, to be fair, we've got no threat on set pieces. We won 50. I'm giving you hypotheticals right now. We won 15 set pieces. We have got no threat in the air. I think we should start looking at players that can give us a bit more threat in the air. Hence, we end up with someone like De Ligt. So, which again would go down as a Ashworth and all of them man signing. Yeah. So there are many ways that the club will go about recruitment. And according to the veto side of it and what's happened up until now, they clearly relied a lot on the other element, or the way that I've been talking about, i.e. Ten Hag saying, I'm trying to do possession style. I want these type players. These are the people I've got in mind. So you have to take responsibility for those decisions if you're going to get what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Which you did get what you want most of the time. I don't know many of the signings that we've had. Was it his choice to have Delit and Mazraoui?
No, he said Delict was an Ineos signing. He specifically said that.
What about Mazraoui? Well, they're the same thing.
Mazraoui, he didn't say much about. I guess we
I
can.
think Delit came hand in hand with Mazraoui.
Yeah. So they would
Because
be
it's
the
like-
first ones, right? They
Yeah,
would be the first ones since the change, right? Am I wrong?
yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I think also like probably like Ugarte as well is one of those that's like an Ineos recruit, you know. But yeah, I mean, all these stuff is obviously just like us reading from a distance and trying to see like how these guys are trying to pick up clues from like what did Ten Hag say in a press conference, etc., etc. But anyway, let's go back to West Ham. We haven't talked about the defensive line, guys. As you know, that's one thing that I also want to make sure that we touch on before we wrap up. Big up to everybody that if you're just tuning in, shout out to you. Thank you for hitting the like button. Yes, Lenny Euro was a Wilcox recruit as well.
So he would be the first one actually, because you already got here first, didn't he? So he would have been the first one.
Yeah.
A quick question:
Okay.
do you know if Johnny Evans is fit to play?
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
because from what I know the team is flying in from Turkey either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, well, yeah, on Saturday into London to play.
Mhm.
So I don't know whether he's traveling from. Oh yeah, so that's the injury. Okay, he's doubtful. Okay, he's not playing.
He said,
He's not playing.
I'll bandage his leg and play him.
like he's
I'm not
gonna meet
gonna
him
lie.
in London, type of thing. I think that's what's gonna happen, but I doubt he'll play. So
Wait.
that means the center back pairing is probably what? Delict and
Martinez.
Martinez, yeah.
Oh, Martinez, good. Hey. Well,
Is this all of it, or Malasia is down there?
yeah.
Late November. I guarantee you that late November is gonna be early November because you can't put Luke Shaw a few days. That is a lie. Do you know what? This medical team is really stressing me out. They are stressing me out.
You want to give them a hand?
Please,
I would love to fire them. I would love to fire them. Oh
She
my
don't even want to help. She just wants to fire them.
No, I would do everything myself. And I guarantee you half of these players will be great.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, Evans is 75% ready.
Because every time I look at this list, my blood pressure just goes high.
Sheesh. Wow, Bucks. Last Premier League game for Malaysia was in May 2020. This is craziness. Anyway, okay, so we said those two center backs are pretty much the available ones, Martinez and Delict, right? Which is actually a very good pairing. That means Dallo and
Lindelof.
Oh god. So it's
Let me.
it's peak.
You see, the crazy thing about this list is we need to get rid of almost everyone here apart from Kobe and
Lenny Euro.
Euro.
And I would keep Malasia just on the bench, just because.
I'll get rid of
because I
him.
feel
I'm
like-
not gonna lie.
He'll be the next Luke Shaw if you do that. There's no
No,
point. The boys
maybe
take
for
too
one
many
more,
hard hits.
for one, just I want to see him play. If he's horrible, he can go.
Doctor, I know. Me too. I wanted to see him play, but it's honestly, when someone's that injured, that young, it's gonna carry on. It's gonna carry on,
my God.
especially in his position as well. It's
Yeah.
it's a high intensity position. Like
No, I think he was just unlucky. He's just unlucky, and
yeah, but we ain't got no time for another Luke Shaw.
yeah, no, he seems like a
Six
sweet
players we
person
can
too.
replace there to strengthen this team. on that
Oh,
injury list.
do you know what? And yeah, do you know what? I was thinking about this earlier on today. You see, Johnny Evans, yeah,
Yeah.
before he leaves United, I feel like we have to do a GoFundMe, and every single United fan has to put in £1 and give it to Johnny Evans because he has saved our asses several times.
No, he
Yes.
needs a
He's
statue.
rich.
He needs a
He's
statue.
rich.
Yeah. No, don't give him the money. Give him a statue. Go,
A
put a
statue,
GoFundMe.
and
Yeah,
in the new United Stadium, yeah,
Mm.
he can have a whole statue
he needs it. Deserves it.
next to Sir Alex Ferguson. Just
Yeah, no,
because
yeah.
I remember when he joined, we all said, "Why is Johnny Evans here? Why?"
He was there for just the game to keep himself fit, right? He just wanted
And
to
he
do like
stayed
one
for two
training session
seasons.
or something.
He stayed for 2 seasons, gotten two trophies out of it.
How many man of the matches as well?
Oh,
Right.
like several, and he had a disallowed goal. A disallowed goal. I would never forgive them. I would never forgive them for disallowing that.
Yeah. Mitch is disagreeing here, saying Malasia, I've only seen him before. I've seen him before. He got injured and not good enough. Only one good game versus Salah, and that was it. You know, yeah. At this point, like even these guys that have one good game versus like even like what's his name? The our left back that's like young, Harry Amas in preseason. He had a good game
Yeah.
versus Salah. It's it seems like somebody can have one good game against like a good winger, and then like people form an opinion on it. We have to be wary of these guys that like have
Mm.
one-off performances. But anyway, that was
Wasn't
preseason, huh?
that match during Ramadan as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Ramadan text, preseason text. So
You don't got like a 20% salary. You need to relax, man.
all right. Let's conclude the conversation with score predictions. Score predictions. Valley Tech, you wanna go first?
2-0.
2-0. Anybody as well in the chat, by the way, if you want to give your score prediction, this is the time. 2-0 to Man United, Valley Tech, or to West Ham? I need to
To
know.
Man United. Like West Ham, I'm not rating how they're moving right now. So I think we could get at least 2 goals. One goal to go 1 goal up, and then the other goal maybe later on in the game to just seal it up, and then that's it.
Yeah, bro, you're right. This manager has not been getting the best out of this team. I thought West Ham was going to cook a lot more than what they're doing now. They got full crook. He was so good in the Euros.
Yeah.
That guy is.
I feel like he's their manager too. He's on some Ten Hag craziness with West Ham. They should
He's holding them. So, what's your score prediction, Doc?
3-0. I feel like Rashford, Hoyland, Garnacho. If Xerxes plays, possibly him. I'm I'm always going to predict him, but
So
if
no
Bruno,
Ahmad on your prediction.
I feel like Ahmad's gonna give an assist with Bruno, of course. Bruno always assists. So
Okay. 3-0. Jameson agrees with you. We will batter West Ham like we did Southampton. Buck says 4-1 United. Mitch goes 1-all. The Braid says 2-1 West Ham. Braids, have some respect for yourself. 2-1 West Ham, really? Wrap up says 2-1. I think he's saying 2-1 United, but he's also like an Eric Ten Hag outer, so he might also say 2-1 West Ham. I don't even know. Can you please explain, wrap up? What are you saying? Yale says a draw. Coley, what are you saying, bro?
I think it's gonna be a 3-1.
3-1 United. Goal
Yeah.
scorers. Who are the goal scorers?
Hoyland and both the wingers, whoever they are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-1 as well. I feel like Delict might get a goal. Like we'll get a set piece for sure. As long as Ericsson is in there, the delivery will be good. Chances are high for us to score from a set piece, most likely a corner. And I see Hoyland getting a goal. I see maybe Ahmad to shut out the haters. I really, really hope that Ahmad takes his chance. Dallo versus Bowen. Ooh, we will be there. And Wan-Bissaka versus Rashford. I don't know. Or Garnacho. We'll
Can
see.
we just agree though? Can we just agree? If he puts Garnacho against Wan-Bissaka,
Yeah.
this guy is something not right. Something not right. You manage that guy.
I thought,
these lot.
bro, I thought that was a really excellent suggestion. If you get Ahmad Diallo to face Wan-Bissaka, you are actually neutralizing Wan-Bissaka's strength. You're helping Man United's attack to keep the ball. Like Wan-Bissaka, if he he's gonna do the thing you remember versus what's his name? Was it Zaha? Like if you give him a pace game where it's all about running and racing, you're favoring Wan-Bissaka. You're giving Wan-Bissaka the upper hand. So you gotta get a clever winger that can hold that ball. And
Bro, it's not even that deep. All you need is a winger that is gonna threaten to go down the line.
Yeah.
Stop, play the pass.
Yeah, but the thing is Wan-Bissaka even going to play? That's the question. Does he? I haven't watched West Ham's games like that, so I don't know if he's been playing like that.
He's like one of their best players, which is mad.
I mean,
he's like one of their best players right now.
He's found his.
Let's see versus Spurs. The defense was Emerson on the left, Kilman, Todibo. Oh my God! Oh yeah, they have Todibo. Todibo and Wan-Bissaka was on the right. So this was how they lined up versus West Ham.
But they are weaker for us. They got Kudus got sent off in it.
Do you know? I'm just going to say
had a shocking game in the last one, I think.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this for Kudus. I won't lie. I feel like he had a horrible international break. For Ghana, he was horrendous. In fact, the entire Ghanaian team were horrendous. Then they come back for their clubs and they go around assisting and scoring. All of them, the entire front line. If I start ranting about the Ghanaian national team, we'll be here all night. So that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, no, please. Ten Hag has some serious questions to answer on this one because Mikel Antonio is so huge, So if you put Lindelof as a center back, we saw Lindelof like struggles against like a huge striker. If if you put Xerxes though, like somebody suggested, was it Riley or something? He's gonna and Coley actually, yeah. If you put Xerxes there, he can handle Lucas Paqueta. Like that's a good matchup. But
I'll be honest, Paqueta's he's silky. Like Paqueta's their most of the play goes through them. He's their playmaker in it. Like he's quite silky with it, but he's not very good when it comes to the press. Like as long as you got someone who's just in his face. Antonio's looking for a ball in behind all the time, and Soucek's just there as a passenger. So like, do you know what I'm saying? You lock down Paqueta. That's the only problem. Like that's a big question mark for me. I don't know if Xerxes can do that. I want him to, but I don't actually know if he can do that.
Because also he gives you the long ball option. Because Onana, like if these guys come press us, Onana has to have somebody that with presence to receive that ball. And if there's Xerxes there, then you have a little bit of a target, and it's gonna be a tough one because now this one is like Gerard Bowen versus Lisandro Martinez on left back. Or is it gonna be Dallo? Hey, big questions. Anyway,
maybe Mazraoui play at left back.
Oh yeah, Mazraoui is fit. He's fit. So yeah, actually Mazraoui versus Bowen should be. Yeah,
it's light work. That's light work. Bowen's a good player, yeah, but Mazraoui, you should pocket him, no problem.
Hey,
I hope I don't get clipped up for that after one does a madness.
Anyway, what a fascinating discussion, guys. Thank you so much for also being part of the quiz as well. And I know the first two questions were rigged, but some games are always rigged.
Wait, hold on, Coley. Where did you finish in that thing?
I rage quit. Okay, what do you mean? I'm not being
You
part of
rage
that.
quit.
Yeah. Man,
Oh, shame on you, Coley.
No. Do better. Because you couldn't even give me my
Bro,
points back. So why am I
after
staying
the
for?
doctor reminded you that, like, oh, that question, that's when you're like, oh yeah, I need to be out of here.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
Doctor, where did you finish?
doctor was,
I was fourth.
yeah,
You were fourth because you were trying to
Yeah.
steal my place.
and
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
want to
was.
have that.
you were third, right?
Yeah, I was right behind you on the thing. Oh, but I would have been third or second if I had.
Oh gosh, stop it with the
No,
conspiracy
no, we
theory.
have to fix those games, okay? This is not the first time.
Okay.
It's not the first time. We have to fix it.
All
Doctor,
right,
you should do it for him. This man, his organization skills are poor.
So,
Do it
you
for him.
see, if I do it for him, yeah, I can't play the game.
Yeah, but no, that's fine. That's fine.
Big up whoever won though. Was it Saka?
Bukake
Who
Saka,
won?
whoever
Yeah,
that is.
Whoever that is, every week there's always one person who has this weird ass name, and
Yeah,
I think it's intentional.
I
Guys,
know.
Oh, wait. Ask wrap up. Wrap up. What are you on about? Why is he not coming in? Wrap up, coming in, bro.
Ref up is good. Oh, what does he say? Mark
He
and
was you on charges, man.
the link is pinned in the chat. Ref up.
Yeah, in it. Why are you not in here, fam? Get in here and stay on case.
yeah.
No charges. Anyway, we've come to the end of the show. Anyway, no, wrap up.
No. What did you do? Wait, don't go nowhere.
man said Rico charges.
No, bro. I don't. What are you talking about? Wrap up.
Wrap
I
up. Get
think
in
it's
here.
because bro. The way he hates Ten Hag, he blames Ten Hag for everything. That's why he's saying that.
I know where it is.
What?
What was your score prediction for the last match?
I thought we were gonna win 2-1.
Oh no, it's not that.
Yeah, no.
No. Mark says 5-2 in it. That's not that.
Mark said 5-2, which is ridiculous. And so now, but West Ham, I feel like it's gonna be.
Look, even the Braves is on to you. There has to be a strong Rico. What have you done?
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
What have you done?
I'm also very curious. What did you do?
No. Who's this? Ronald. Big up, Ronald. You're coming at the end of the stream, bro.
So what? I'm still here.
Oh shit.
What's your score prediction? That's what we were just talking about versus
Score
West Ham.
prediction. West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter?
Oh.
It matters, bro. We want to know, as a Man United fan, how you're feeling about the game.
I'm confused, bro. I still have a headache from yesterday's lineup. Because it took me 1.5 hours to figure out how you play Mazraoui as a 10. How? 1.5 hours, because I got the lineup news like 30 minutes in advance. And I just couldn't fathom. I was like, what? And then I saw 8 different lineups. Even people in Fenerbahce had a different lineup. I felt bad for Jose Mourinho. I was like, that old man. But anyways, West Ham, I don't think they have Kudus, no? They don't have Kudus.
They don't have Kudus.
And the mighty Bruno Fernandes comes back. Because I can't lie, bro. The amount of messages I got on Twitter that people said, bro, life without Bruno, it's peak. With him, it's peak. But without him, it's just shit. They don't like it.
Why?
I don't know. I think it was the lack of goals that we scored yesterday, I guess.
Bro, look at what Eric the King said. Is this for me? It's like Ten Hag was not trying to win it with putting Anthony on before Ahmad. That's the biggest mistake.
It was not a criminal mistake. He was just trying to save Ahmad Diallo for the West Ham game. Why play him when you're about to win the game? Why? There's no reason to play him. So he just wanted to see if he can just win the game with Anthony on the pitch.
Are you
And Anthony
being
did.
sarcastic?
Anthony did.
Because I'm
confused.
I can't
I'm-
tell.
I have to
I was like,
No, I really.
Oh wow,
am
it's a
sitting here.
different day today. At least Bots is not trigger happy with the sin bin button.
no. We've been having a calm discussion, so
No,
nobody's sin bin.
I'm
today.
kind of like bots. Sarcasm flies over my head, and I don't know if it's true or not. So
So are you being sincere, Ronald? Can you please explain, bro? Like,
Bro, see, the thing is, we were at 1-1 and we were controlling most part of the game, right?
yeah.
The time he brought on Anthony and took off Marcus Rashford. So I just felt like he could have made a difference. It was just, bro, it was just a bad sub. Like Anthony, I don't know, that guy needs to be sold as well. I wanted Amad Diallo to start the game, but that would mean that Rashford would have to be benched because if I have to play a left wing, I would play Garnacho over Rashford because for me, Garnacho and Amad Diallo does work in a certain way.
Before you came in, Coley had a creative solution of just putting Wan Bissaka versus Ahmad Diallo. Like, put Diallo on the left. Like, that's
Are you mad? Why?
what,
So we
because
can put balls in.
Bisaka would actually wrap his legs around Amad Diallo's neck, bro. Like, are you
so
mad? No.
how do you solve the Wan Bissaka problem, Ronald? Then?
That's how I see
Just
it.
with pace. Just with pace.
No, that's Wan Bissaka's strength, though.
Bro, that's the whole point.
Do you know how many
Use
times
Rashford
Wan-Bissaka has
or
tackled tricky wingers?
Yeah, but no,
use
look,
use
hold on,
Rashford.
because
Okay,
he's talking for me.
hold on.
No, he's talking for me. Let me explain myself, and then you can
Well,
counteract it
let
if
me
you
land
need
my
to.
point though.
No, but you're rebuttaling my point. So let me
I'm
just
not
make,
rebutting your point. I'm not rebutting your point. I'm just stating I would personally want pace against Bisaka because I want to wear him out by the 60th minute so that whoever comes on the left wing spot gets a weaker Bisaka to play against. So either start with Rashford, let him make bare runs, tire Bisaka out because Rashford has pace, right? And then let Garnacho play because Amad Diallo, as technical as he is, right? He would somehow lock Amad Diallo up. He would. Like Bisaka is
hold
that
on.
guy.
What's your my instruction for Diallo? Yeah, the reason why you put him on the left hand side is because I don't want you to run at that boy at all. When you get the ball, I want Ahmad to keep the ball and play it within 3 touches maximum. And that's why he's on the left side, so he's on his favourite foot, so he can just look for a quick pass at all times. So then we're not even running at Wan-Bissaka. We're nullifying him. And actually, Wan-Bissaka, when it comes to he purposely gives himself shit positioning so that he baits people into the space, and then when they run, that's where you're in his forte and he's got you in his trap. That's how he plays his game. So he's always going to leave that space and he's always going to step off you and let you play the pass. And Ahmad has actually got the range of passing on the left hand side to be able to find someone in it. So I don't know one running at Wan-Bissaka because I think he wins all the time.
No, he would not win all the time. He gets beaten as well. But it's just you have to be tricky, and I'm sure Rashford has played enough against him to know what his weakness might be. Because obviously, Bisaka is not a player without a weakness.
Oh yeah, no. Do you know what? Really, 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 if I'm being really honest, I'm just protecting Rashford from Wan-Bissaka just because I don't actually know in my heart of hearts who wins that duel. And if Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets the best of him on that day, bro, you know what they love doing to Rashford anyway, innit? Like, I don't really want him to have to deal with that smoke. I'd rather just
No,
yeah, let
again.
someone else handle that. You
See,
know,
Bisaka can lock anyone up. Let's not forget what he did to Mbappe, right? We remember what he did to him. So he can lock anyone up. So if Rashford gets locked up, it's okay, bro. You're still Rashford, not Ronaldo, not prime Ronaldo 2008, right? Because that guy would smoke him without a shadow of a doubt. But
facts.
then, it's Rashford. Man's a luxury player. He comes in a Rolls Royce. Man's different, living different, driven nowadays because he has a ban on driving. But I would still want him to like just play, run, make that stupid run. Bruno, look out for that pass. And then finally, when it's 65 minute mark, just bring on Garnacho and then continue that run, continue that pressure. Because it's just not him going out of position. Who's their centre back on that side? Because
Kilman.
that guy, is it Kilman or Todibo?
Todibo, actually.
Yeah, I
Todibo.
think there's Todibo on that
So
side. Yeah.
Todibo is going to be out of position as well all the time. So he's going to get tired out even more because Bisaka still has a good amount of stamina, bro. Like that guy can run.
Hmm.
He doesn't get tired out easily. You have to make constant runs, and
But
let
that's the
him
point.
make
That's why I don't
attacking
even
runs
want
as
to go
well.
there because he's playing into another one of his strengths. He wants to run all day. Like
But then
that's
Cole,
why
the
I just want
problem.
to play the ball around
Mhm.
him.
But the problem is with what you're saying. I think West Ham has already played against Chelsea, haven't they?
Yes.
Yes, they have. They lost 3-0.
And they lost 3-0. And
Mhm.
who scored the goals? If you could tell me, bots.
The goal scorers were Nicholas Jackson twice and Cole Palmer.
Nice.
So all on the right side, majorly. Because I remember
Hang on
when I was watching.
1 second. 1 second.
Go
That's
on.
a terrible sample. Most of Chelsea's play goes through Cole Palmer anyway, so it's not
No,
like
I'm not trying to take an example or a sample size. What I'm trying to get to is
Actually,
Sancho was
was
playing left wing on that day. So
yes.
Sancho is a technical player, I would say equivalent, if not better, than Amad Diallo, right?
yep,
Right now.
And
In
I
the
think
past, Sancho
Sancho.
has had a higher ceiling than Amad Diallo could ever. In the past, in a Dortmund shirt, when we bought him, he had a higher ceiling. Right
yep.
now, Amad Diallo kind of looks better than him, right? But then that's the whole point. You can keep technicality around him, but then it just means that you're using that technical player in the wrong way because he's anyways going to be either you use him against pace or technicality. Bisaka is just going to do what he does best,
But
lock up the shop.
you've kind of proved my point because Sancho plays a lot like what I'm asking Diallo to do, and that's resulted in a 3-0 domination of them, really,
Yeah,
because
but the goals
Sancho
never came
didn't
from the
run at
left
him all
side.
game.
But
Pardon?
the goals never came from the left side. The
No,
goals
no,
all
no.
came
The
from the
first
right
one
side.
came from the left side. It was Sancho
Which one?
who assisted
Oh,
Nicholas
Jesus Christ,
Jackson.
that assist. Are you gonna count that assist, which was lucky enough?
bro, an assist is an assist. Like it
Oh,
was.
I'm pretty sure that
Just because they don't fit, you
assist
can't
that
discredit.
Busquets gave to Messi when he ran through the whole team was the most beautiful assist. No, bots.
Come on, man.
Bro, no. I was watching that game. I think that we didn't watch along for it. And the second one, I think it was like from a high press. Caicedo is the other person that assisted, and then Cole Palmer, if I'm not mistaken. So
Fair enough. Like I think what Pole says might work, but realistically, I know this manager is going to still play Rashford or Garnacho. He's just going to try and beat him with pace. I think he likes the aspect of beating with pace more than technicality.
mm,
Because if you like technicality, then I don't know how you're playing Mazarawi as a 10 and not Amad Diallo.
Yeah, I agree.
In the entire season of Europe or Champions League,
yeah.
we have played with four attacking players up top front. Like, is Bruno Fernandes a defensive player now? Or am I missing something?
Bro, I can't explain that one for
He
him.
has
Like,
high defensive work rate. He's an attacking player with a high defensive work rate.
So
That's
Amad Diallo doesn't do defensive work.
according to Ten
he
Hag.
does. He does. He does great
He
defensive
actually
work.
does. Bro, he actually runs back.
Yeah,
He
sure. He does
has, I
great
think,
defensive
if
work.
not better, I think he might just be like 5 or 10% less than Anthony because it's not today, it's not this week. I got told this, I think, 3 months ago that the two top performers in Manchester United training day in, day out, first one is actually Rashford, the second one is, funny enough, Anthony. And he doesn't even play. But just to prove a point that he can play, he actually puts in a shift in training. And then on the pitch, he does one swift turn and swiftly taken off, stretch it off. Because he's putting too much intensity in training. If you look, he just did one turn, bro. And he got taken off as Neymar in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't think he's returning this season anyway. So I
Oh,
don't know.
do we know the
Do we
update
know?
on Anthony's
I, I
injury?
I I don't think so. I mean, our medical department took one whole month for a scratch of Mason Mount's head to be fixed. This guy got stretchered off.
Yeah.
Even you remember when they said last season that in December, Shaw and Malasia would be coming back. They actually meant this December, not last season December. We misread that. We misread that statement. They meant this year December.
That's
So
funny.
this December, Shaw and Malasia are coming back finally.
Yeah.
Shaw
Damn.
might be a little difficult technical because Black Ops 6 just released recently, so I'm not too sure.
He's gonna be playing Call of Duty.
Sure is Shaw is never coming back, you know.
Now
I
Shaw
feel
has
like
decided to come back with the second coming of Jesus.
he no, he should just let it go. I don't know why. I think he still thinks he can play for England and win the Euros or something like that. That's why he's still maintaining that. Why would you go to the Euros? You
Right.
know what I mean?
It's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
If Shaw is on
And
the
the
pitch,
moment
just
he
think it's
comes back,
Judgment Day.
oh, I'm injured. Oh,
Oh, guys. Before we close up the shop, I want us to respond to Box's comment about the Fenerbahce dive last night that resulted on Jose's signing. Did anybody feel like that was gonna be a penalty or like it was,
Nah, it was Ugarte did not even touch him, bro.
bro?
Like he
It
stepped
was
in front of him.
such an Oscar award worthy nomination. Like,
oh,
what the hell?
yeah.
Like, that
But
guy.
Jose
I mean,
Mourinho did what Jose
if
Mourinho does best, bro. I don't expect anything different from him.
exactly, I mean, it's a Jose thing. Why
Literally.
are we? I love him. No. This is one of the reasons why I love Jose Mourinho. He's just dramatic, and it
Yeah,
calls to something in my soul because I may or may not be equally as dramatic sometimes.
yeah,
Listen, before that game started, from time we knew Jose was the manager, we knew at some point, yeah, Jim Bang shithouse settings were gonna get flicked on, and
mm,
mad things were gonna happen. People were gonna start getting kicked. We're gonna start seeing seven at the back. We're gonna start seeing all sorts of Jose got no shame. You don't mind. He's there to win, bro, and that's why you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
Plus, he
and,
had nothing to lose,
Yeah.
and,
and
and
he
the,
also has that card to say, "I had a weaker team."
mhm.
Mm. Yeah,
Because he is
exactly.
shameless to say that, bro. Like
Yeah.
best believe, out of any manager, he would say it.
He
I
was
had a
already
weaker
setting it
team.
up. I mean,
Oh,
you
and
see
he
the
did say it.
game. Yeah,
He
you see
did
the
say
end of
it.
the game. He was
See,
already setting it up by trying to all be more nice about us and Ten Hag. He was already setting it up. The way he would have turned into up number one, bro, if he had won the next day, he would
Mm.
have been calling us a mess,
Yeah,
capitulation.
yeah.
Bro, he would have kicked us while we were down. I'm telling you. I love it, though. He's a winner, isn't it? He's a competitor.
In the post match press conference, he said like in 2 years, if there's a Premier League team that is looking for like even if it's in the lower bottom of the table, and they
Yeah.
I want to like he literally put himself in the
No shame.
no
None,
shame.
None
nothing.
two
whatsoever.
years.
And I love it.
Your boss
No,
is watching
do
you
you
say this, big man. You got a
but
job.
but I'll, but I'll be honest. The most shameless manager I have ever seen is actually Wayne Rooney. The most shameless, bro. Like this guy, throughout his entire career of life, has always said Rashford is amazing, great. But the first time before the FA Cup game, if you go back and check the tweets as well, and you will find it under Fabrizio's page, when Eric Ten Hag's job was on the line and they were doing interviews, the man comes out and says Rashford needs to work harder or he needs to do better. I was like, bro, why now? All
Because
of a
he's
sudden
that
you
guy,
think
bro.
all
He'll
of a
get
sudden
his
you think
spoon
Rashford's not good
like this.
enough.
He'll be like this with the spoon over the cauldron, fam. Yeah, you don't mind. Yeah.
Because he
Oh
wanted to be shortlisted for the job. He knew the job is there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It'll be wild if, like, in a weird sequence of events, Mourinho ends up managing Man United. Like that'll be some craziness. Because
Boss,
Aye.
just pray to your God and just find a rich person who can. I don't know if you know this guy, but Trey, right? Just pray to
United
God
pray, yeah.
and yeah, and find a rich guy who can pay Trey to start supporting City. Man has showed up on 19 games and we've lost all of them games, bro. Like the day Rashford decided to give him a ticket to one of the games, I think he gave him a season ticket. The
Wow.
man's been showing up to every game and we've been losing ever since. He's the next hyena.
He's I think it's Faz and the biryani, bro. Anyway.
Now, Fast and the Biryani is cool though.
If you have seen this video on TikTok, Saeed TV, Faz was doing the watch along, and every time he's eating the biryani, we end up conceding. So I think that's the new curse. Anyway, guys, what a lovely stream. Thank you so much for being here, and big up to United TV. I saw you just came in late in the stream, and also big up to Gooside says Eric Ten Hag needs another 3 seasons
Tell this boy, yeah, to get out of the stream. I just sent him. I just sent him the link. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's gonna jump in and start trolling. He's a Chelsea fan first and foremost. He don't care about.
See, Cole, the thing is, whenever a Chelsea fan tries to talk to you, right, just remind them this is the same season they were beaten to a team called Servette.
Oh,
That's true.
The annual salary of a per person in that team, right? He earns £4,500 per annum. That's his salary per annum to play
wow.
football.
Oh crap!
And those guys
Oh, wow.
smoked Chelsea.
And-
They're competing with a competition where there are clubs without a badge. They don't have a badge. They don't have identity. Half of them
the
work
total
for
squad
DHL.
value is a BMW, bro. Like
Wow.
Bro, it's
So
you know
guys
how
will
funny
feel
it
like
is.
a baller in that country then.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't lie. Bro, Bally, you remember last season when Rashford got in trouble of going to parties and things after
exactly.
showing up to a football club? Remember that
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
right? Rashford
You're
is
around.
so clueless. Rashford is so clueless. Rashford actually went to a club. It's a small club, and he went in a full LV outlet, like LV top, LV jacket, LV sneakers. His whole outfit was more than the club.
Wow.
Listen, all I got to say, yeah, in regards to Chelsea is your best ever was Mourinho, and like Eric Ten Hag's just like him, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Fam.
Bro,
Yeah.
just ask your friend Gooside or whatever his name is. Just ask him, is Reece James back? Or are we waiting for another Christmas?
No, he is. I saw him playing the other day, but he's
Yeah,
not
actually.
looking like the same.
I've seen him play more of FIFA than football in real life.
Oh my lord!
And
Hey,
let me
He's
not
a
even
younger
start on
version
the,
of Luke Shaw, innit?
let
He's
me
a
not
younger
even start
version.
on the Domino's worker in their club, Mudrik.
right?
No, I'm done. But
Big up,
I'm
Ronald. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
done. It is-
He called him. That was reckless. Big up, Coley. Shout out to Valley Tech and
Oh,
Dr. NHS.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Oh, what a fun stream today, man. Yeah, and lovely preview as well. Fascinating discussion. If you came in late, you gotta go back, roll back the tape and watch some of this conversation. It was really, really insightful. So thank you. Even you, Gooside, welcome. Thank you for hitting the like button, even though you're a Mudrik employer, you know. And I hope you lose versus Newcastle. Is it Newcastle you're playing? Chelsea Football Club.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
West Ham Football Club.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them.
Oh, back to manager, back to manager, back to manager.
Football Power Hour.